Good afternoon and welcome to Hellstormwargaming.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back,
If you're joining us
exactly.
from this morning.
My name is Tom, and that beautiful man on my right, but on your left, is Hellstorm Elliot.
That's me.
The legend that is. And we are here at the Shed, also known as Sanctuary Gaming Centre, for our very own event, live streamed across the world. That sounded quite dramatic, didn't it?
Yeah. Into the Hellstorm. X.
Wakanda
X.
X forever. Wakanda forever. Yeah.
Wakanda X forever.
We are bringing you 6 games of incredible Warhammer 40k action live from Sutton in Ashfield in Mansfield. That's right, it's in Mansfield, right?
Yep.
And
Good
game
geography.
game one, we had an epic matchup between 2 epic people. We had Gene Stealer Cults versus the Tau.
Yep.
Now, I was going to say
It
no.
started as an epic matchup,
Did.
and the people were lovely, so no fault with that. But it didn't turn into the nicest game.
No, it didn't. And anyone who hates Tau, and apparently there's quite a few people out there,
Yeah.
will have really enjoyed that game. So if you want to go back and watch it, it's on the channel now to go back and watch for your pleasure. But why would you do that right now when you've got us right
Exactly.
now live in front of you, bringing you round 2 of a 54-man event? Elliot,
Such a cool matchup.
Elliot, tell us what factions we've got today.
Oh my god. So we have Chaos Demons, led by Bellicor, and there's some scary units in there.
I'm about to say, he's got his big brother with him, the Bloodthirster.
Yep.
And a few of his little flamer breath boys as well. So a few flamers doing the rounds as well. And what are the demons against?
Ready for Flamey Hammer. We have Imperial Knights, the best faction in the universe.
For the Knight households, we will conquer and strive to win.
Papa!
Yeah, it does feel like they're about to toot a horn and charge. Do you think when they toot the horn, they toot the exhausts? You know what I mean? And then they just sort of lean forward and like yeet.
I like to imagine that they've got like the horn from Starsky and Hutch, where it's like. I think that turned into Roadrunner, but anyway.
Beep
Yeah,
beep.
Imperial Knights.
Yeah. Roadrunner, I used to love Roadrunner. Just saying yes, but Imperial Knights versus Chaos Teams. You've triggered something in my brain. Nostalgia's coming back. Let us know if you can hear us fine. Can you see us fine? Do we look really good in our studio? So what do you think if you missed round 1, this is our brand new Hellstorm studio. We've upgraded, especially for this occasion. You will see that later on Elliot will do a weather forecast for us. Won't you, Elliot? Yes? You will see that we have Sun, Rain, and Steve's back coming later on. That is Ginger Steve.
I don't think we're allowed to call him Ginger Steve.
Why?
It is his name
Right.
online, but he did say that he wishes people wouldn't refer to him by his hair colour.
No, I mean, should we start calling him Grey Steve?
Yeah.
Yes.
Slowly going grey salt and pepper Steve.
Middle-aged man Steve? Yeah. Aging menopause Steve? I don't know. But yes. Basically, I just want to say big up to everyone in chat as well. I've seen lots of green names, which means that you legends are members. So big up to Ross P, Jamie Hall, Lord Gitface. I'm going to give Jordan a shout out. Marty Marv. Thank you so much if you're enjoying it. Let us know in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you're up to this Saturday afternoon. Are you just about to settle down in your jammies for an afternoon of Warhammer? And
Hope this is a bit better.
Are you gonna speak softly to
I'm
these
going
people?
to get Warhammer ASMR. Today will be House Raven.
Jason says you're a bit quiet, so
Yeah, that's why I'm leaning right into the mic.
yeah, get close and sexy. It might actually be that I'm really loud. I'm not gonna lie.
Just shouting. You're just doing a lot of shouting.
Today we have Stuart. Stuart has brought his Chaos Demons. He's the boogeyman with the demons.
He is.
And
Scary. Flamer.
And we have Jake. Now Jake is the guy fighting for honor and glory with his Imperial Knights. Both of these people have won round one each, so that's why they're paired together in the second round.
Yep.
Elliot, whilst we cross over to the table, are you ready to take us through some Imperial Knight goodness?
I'm ready.
To take us through the list.
And I've been studying the Chain Blade.
Before I want you to go through the list, I want to explain to people about the funky board, because there's something going on with the board. All right. I'm going to cross to the table. So you will see that this might not look like a standard terrain type you might be used to. It's not WTC. It's not LGT. It's not Game Mat. It's not GW. This is player place terrain. It's a special thing that we do at our tournaments where we include 5 different map packs within the tournament circle. So you can play on as many different maps as you get drawn on. This is player place, so these players have certain rules and they all have the same amount of terrain to put in their half of the deployment zone effectively. So as you can see, the lads are now going through their deployment. And if you're interested in this terrain type to do your own player place terrain, !Proxy in chats. It's done by our friends at Proxy Wards who sponsor us. Thank you so much, guys. And also just check them out. You'll be able to get your own terrain like this. Elliot, whilst we have Stuart and Jake doing their business, do you want to talk us through the Imperial Knights for Jake?
I will do. So the Imperial Knights of House Raven. I won't be surprising anybody by telling you that they're in a soupy heavy detachment. A soupy one, yeah.
Is it vegetable or chicken?
Chicken. Yeah, chicken.
Or oxtail for that extra strong
oxtail.
Yorkshireness.
Hop, hop. So, House Raven, so obviously they're Questa Mechanicus, so that gives us the flavour of stratagems that they're going to be able to bring. Chivalric Oaths they've taken. Defend the Realm. I'm going to briefly go through these because people might not be too clued up on Imperial Knights. I certainly wasn't before the start of this game. So that one, are you ready, Tom?
I'm ready, mate. I'm so excited. I'm on the edge of my seat.
At the start of the turn, you have to count how many objectives you hold. I think if you still hold them, you gain an honor point. If you don't hold the same amount, so if you lose, if you fall off an objective, you dishonor yourself and you lose an honor point.
Shame. Can we get the shame bell out? Shame for the knight who fell on this objective.
If you manage to do that and you're honorable, so you're in the honor thing for taking this chivalric boon, then you get a CP.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
okay.
pretty nice. So as long as you're keeping your objectives, you're gonna get a CP.
And I'll be honest, in 40k you want to be keeping your objective, right?
Yep,
that's it. So,
you do indeed. And then we have Refuse No Challenge. So Refuse No Challenge, unless I'm mistaken, and I'm just quickly scrolling to make sure that I'm not getting it wrong. Refuse No Challenge, so at least 2 enemy units have been destroyed by melee attacks. Gain 1 honor at the end of the battle round, which is pretty nice. Now, the trough is that if we fall back, we lose an honor point. So you see you want to be destroying stuff, which knights are pretty good at doing. If you fall back, it's pretty sad. You lose an honor point. So the honored ability, so if you've collected enough honor points, you're currently honorable, which I believe is 1 to 6 or 1 to 5, then you're getting +1 to hit in the first round of combat. Quite potent, very nice, we like that. But obviously if you're falling back, that is very sad and you're going to lose that. In terms of the actual models that this person has brought, so we have a Knight Crusader. He's brought Endless Fury, which is a super Gatling cannon. So that gets a +d6 shots, and it's also got an extra AP. They're also a Knight Baron. They've got a thermal cannon, tons of stuff, and they've got Blessed by the Sacrosanct. So on each unmodified roll of a 6 that they roll with their ranged attacks, 6 does a mortal wound, to a maximum of 6 per unit. So obviously that Knight Baron there, only going to be chucking out 6 mortal wounds at the very best. We also have a Knight Errant, so Order of Companions. So this basically gives him reroll to hit, reroll to wound. Pretty nice stratagem that you can spend. It's the House Raven special as well. They have a Thunderstrike Gauntlet, the Cognis Heavy Stubber. Very, very tasty. They've also got a ton of Armigers. So we've got a squad of Armiger Helverins. So obviously they've got the shooty auto cannons and the Cognis Heavy Stubbers. And then a 2-man squad, or 2-knight squad I should say, vassals of Warglaves. They've got the Melter Guns and the stabby nasty little chain glaives, I believe they're called. And that is the entire list. So nice and short and sweet. There's a ton of little things going on that we need to track there. So the 2 Chivalric Oaths, Defend the Realm, Refuse No Challenge. Basically, he wants to be standing on objectives, not falling back from any objectives, and killing stuff in combat. And you're just going to rack up those honor points, and you get nice little bonuses. So the extra CP, the extra +1 to hit in combat, and then if you get to Virtuous, if you collect enough honor points to get to Virtuous, you get a load of other stuff, which we'll cover at the time if that comes off. So,
Elliot, you've smashed that. Can I just say you've absolutely nailed it?
Thank you very much.
You've given me
listened to it all.
You've given me a deep insight into the world of Imperial Knights there. Before we move on to Stuart's list, I want to talk you through as well. We are playing Death and Zeal this mission, so it's a 5-objective mission, and the tertiary, so Hellstorm trademark tertiary, so basically like the extra part of the primary for this is basically if you take an objective that you weren't on the previous turn, you get 2 points. If you kill an enemy unit from an objective that basically was on an objective, you get 2 points. And if you manage to do both, so take and kill a unit on an objective that you didn't hold, it's 3 points. So you basically you get points for taking objectives that you didn't own the previous turn and also killing things, right?
Exactly what Jake wants to do. He wants to stay on objectives and he wants to kill things. So.
Oh, 1,000,000%, yeah, absolutely.
But, and I must say, probably the favourites going into the game, although both of these people are playing our winners from their last round, but I mean, demons, we all know demons are pretty nasty. What's going on in that list, Tom?
Oh, the demons is everything that we're seeing at the moment that is horrible. This is it's a really nice list and stuff like that. So I'll talk you through it. So we have a Bloodthirster who is the Warlord. Now this Bloodthirster is horrible, as we're seeing most of them. Agrath, the King of Blades, which means that it can only take 8 wounds a turn. So 8 wounds a phase. Apologies. So that Bloodthirster sticking around for a while, and he's been a bit of a nuisance. You need to be able to shoot him off turn 1 Imperial Knights. You can level all those thermal lancers and battle cannons and relic Gatling cannons of doom at him, and guess what? He's going to still be stood there.
Oof.
Yep, he's got the Great Axe of Khorne, Indomitable Onslaught. Now this one is basically it doesn't recognize any wound barrier stuff. So for example, if you went against a Abaddon, you can't. He has a limited amount of wounds he can take. This just goes straight through it.
Nice.
So the other one that you sometimes see taken is Brazen Hide, which is a 5-up shrug. But Indomitable Onslaught just basically goes any. I'm just going to triple check I have got that right. But I'm pretty sure I've got that right, but I'll check that in a second. Then we also have a Fate Skimmer with Bolt of Change, Infernal Flames, and Retinue of Horrors, and Staff of Change. We then have a Transweaver with Hysterical Frenzy. Troops, we have 10 Bloodletters with a Demonic Icon and Instrument of Chaos. We then have 2 squads of 10 Demonettes. These 3 are the sort of the tax things to maybe play some objective points for them, sit at the back, deny some deep strikes if needed, or whatever it might be. Play the mission, basically, while the other stuff runs forward and deals damage. Elites, we have an Exalted Flamer. This guy is the character Flamer who just is... He basically has like a damage 3 flamer. He's very horrible. He's really, like, if you get that anywhere near you, he's going to do some damage. And he's also very good at sort of like, he's a character, so he can be protected by Lookout Sir and stuff like that. Flamers, we have, of course, the Boogeyman of 40k at the moment, which are probably arguably too undercosted, in my opinion. We have 3 squads of 4 Flamers. A great number to have. You're not sort of... you're not putting too much into them that you're overkilling stuff, but you're not going with 3, which I think is a bit too small. I think 4 is the right place to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Flamers, again, just assault. It's just insane the amount of shots they get. They're like, I can't remember what it is on average, but it's assault d6 plus 3. It's strength user, so strength 5, -2 on damage, obviously auto hitting. The thing is with that, it's just the weight of dice you're throwing at someone is just insane, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some flamers come and do some flamey shenanigans. We know what they do. We then have a patrol with the King of the Demons, Be'lakor himself.
Hey.
Pale of Despair and Shrouded Step for him, and he has another squad of 10 Bloodletters to finish out that patrol. So 20 Bloodletters, 20 Demonettes, and some big, mean characters. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm expecting to see the Bloodthirster just, charge forward. He's not down on the table yet by the looks of it, is he? Don't think so. We will see very soon. But yeah, that is the list. Let's just quickly chat through the secondaries. So Stuart taking Reality Rebels, which is reverse engage, basically. Which is a really, really nice secondary for the demons. Bring it down. I mean, makes sense, right? He's against Imperial Knights, yeah? And What Ritual, which is basically do a psychic action in the middle of the board.
Nice.
So you have to do it, and I believe it goes 3, 7, 12 for points. So you do it once, it's 3 points. Do it twice, it's 7. And then do it 3 times, it's 12. It's one of those where, like, if you can protect a character in the middle of the board, or within, I think it's within 6 inches of the middle of the board, then it's a really good shout. It's a no-brainer. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Let's just quickly look at Jake's secondaries before we go into that. He has taken Renew the Oath, the Imperial Knight secondary, grind them down, don't lose more than your opponent does, effectively, and Assassination kill characters, obviously. There's a Bloodthirster, there's Be'lakor, there's a Fate Skimmer, there's an Exalted Flamer. He can max out Assassination.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Elliot, shall we dive onto the table and see what's happening over there?
See what the guys are talking about. Some rolls going on.
Helpful or not helpful?
So that. So that. Let's. That. Errant's base is just 4 inches, so he could just about squeeze through there.
Yeah, like I say, I'm happy to say that you can move through.
Cool. Solid. 16 inches, so there. So there. Kind of get nice and aggressive with these boys.
Yeah.
Because I want Be'lakor dead.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. He's got to die.
Yep.
So. Shall we start with the shoestring phase?
You can skip it if you want.
Unfortunately, that's where most of my damage comes in, so I would actually
Right.
quite like to have the shooting phase.
Fair enough. Is there anything that can get +1 to hit? It says I can make him -2 if that makes a difference.
He has got he's got rerolls of 1 to hit. He's got +1 to hit. He's rerolling 1s to hit
Yeah, so you're
and wound.
so you
But
just
I
-1 to hit anyway.
I can't reroll wounds against you, can I?
Hits. You can reroll wounds.
I can reroll hits, but I can't reroll wounds. Okay. Right.
You can't reroll hits, but you can reroll wounds or damage.
Very cool. Right.
So extra -1 to hit isn't going to make a difference. So yep, you crack on.
Cool. So we will be spending the 3 CP that we gained. Should have gone up to 3 there.
Yep.
All 3 is going to go on a battle tactic stratagem for.
You said you started on 1.
I started on 1. I gained 2.
Yeah.
And I go down to, and I spend 3 CP. I'm spending 3 CP now.
You haven't got 3 CP to spend.
Start on 1, gain 2.
Yeah, and you're spending 3.
Yeah. So I started on 1. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Oh, you got 1 straight off.
I start off. I had 1 CP left from writing the list.
Yeah.
And then because of my oath, which I can't.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, that's
Yeah,
three.
the oath gives me 2 CP as long as I'm honoured.
Okay, so you should have gone up to 3.
That's you.
That's
good. Jake, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. So then you spent.
There's a real discussion about how 1 plus 2 equals 3 for a second there.
That's how you want to start the game, isn't it? By reminding your opponent how to do very simple maths.
I don't know. I mean, simple maths to some people might not be simple maths to others, right? Nice to see the Imperial Knights going first.
Yes.
I think Jake's made quite clear, his task is to basically shoot Be'lakor as much as he possibly can, right?
Yeah, definitely. It needs to happen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice little bit of face cam there.
I know. So, looks like battle cannon. Is it the right battle cannon on his
It might
list?
be Endless Fury, this.
Oh, is it?
Because he's managed to roll 18
Is it?
shots.
Oh, is it Endless Fury? This? Oh, I didn't realize it got
so,
on this
yeah.
list, right? So let's cross back now because they're in the shooting phase, and the Imperial Knights are going to have to try and do as much damage as they possibly can, right? Let's see what happens.
8, 4, 5, 6. Go. So -1 to hit.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
With no rerolls.
Yep.
What's miss everything?
Average, mate.
Nothing worse.
And then 6s.
Nothing happens on 6s.
No,
Yet.
6 to win, though.
It's 6 to wound.
You got a 3 there.
Oh, thank you. And I can reroll 1s here.
Yep.
Shame I didn't roll any. So that is.
Just 1.
So Blessed by the Sacristans gives +1 to that. So I will use this Necron dice to track how many mortal wounds I've done to you, because Blessed by the Sacristans caps out 6 mortal wounds.
Okay.
The stratagem doesn't cap out. So that is 3 mortal wounds automatically.
Okay.
And
1
the
save.
rest are. So that is.
You hit 6s to win him. If you're strength 6,
Strength 6, he's.
T7.
So 5s and 6s.
No, he's -1 to win, so 6s.
Okay, yes.
So I've got 1 save and 3 mortals, yeah?
Yes. No save, because that supplements that
Oh, it
changes all the damage to
Oh,
mortals.
okay, so
he
he's-
just takes 3.
okay.
So he's down to 17.
Okay.
Well, that's nice. Then we will pop his. I sort of put everything. He's not in range of the flamers, so
Yeah.
I'm not putting those in. Let's see how many shots we get on our missiles. 6, not bad. Hitting on 4s.
Average again?
Wounding on 5s and 6s goes to 6s because you are Be'lakor.
Yep.
I get to reroll those ones because Paladin buff.
Because of rules. Oh,
Oh, that is
2
6
saves.
mortal wounds.
just straight up 6.
Yes, so that is another 3 mortal. That's 3 mortal wounds I've dealt to you via
So you done
Sacristans.
9, yeah?
Yes, because the missiles are 2 damage apiece.
No?
Then I add +1 onto those mortal wounds from Blessed.
Ugh. Okay.
That is a scary model. I do not want that model anywhere near my precious knights. 2d3 from his Mega Melter. For a respectable 5.
Yep.
Hits on 4s. 2 hits.
Yep.
Wounds on
4s.
4s.
You're
Yeah.
more than strength 7, so.
That is d6 plus 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. No, I can't do anything about that.
Plus another one. Sorry. So it's technically D6 plus 3 mortal wounds. Sorry.
That's okay.
4, 6, 7 plus the 1.
So he's down to 4.
And then we will go for the stubber. Can't re-roll. Re-roll.
That was to hit, was it?
That was to wound.
Okay, well, it doesn't wound anyone.
It doesn't wound. It's only tough. It's only strength 4. Does Bellicor bracket?
Yeah, he's pretty...
He's pretty bracketed.
Yeah.
Good. Right then.
Hey Mario, thanks for the flag. Yeah, I think obviously because this is a tournament game, like we have to sort of leave the players to sort of like if Stuart hasn't flagged that or remembered that himself for Bellicor, that's sort of like Stuart needed to flag that and stuff like that. So we don't really want to get too involved. Obviously, any major huge rules infringes, then we'll obviously flag it. But the amount of mortal wounds that have gone through in Bellicor so far, insane. He's down to 4 wounds, Elliot. Like. That is pretty insane, right?
Yeah.
Like, Bellicor is bracketed now, obviously. I also think that he's going to struggle to maybe make combat with a knight before he gets shot at again in another turn. It's a difficult one, this, isn't it? So, I think we're going to cross back to the lads and see how the rest of the shooting phase is going for the knights. But so far, what an opening, right? Insane.
Pause. Oh, it's 1 wound anyway.
I will re-roll this instead of the damage.
Okay.
Cool. That is 2.
What damage is this?
That is D6 plus 2 if you don't save it.
You're not really... Oh, you got a bow cannon, haven't you?
No, I don't because he's doing
Oh, he's doing the action. So I will slow roll it. Fine.
Fine. Very nice. Not for me, but for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got stubbers as well. Like the stubber. Imagine Bellicor getting killed by a stubber. Pause.
It's probably happened somewhere.
6s.
Yep. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you
because
rerolled
I've
it.
already done the reroll, and I probably wouldn't have wasted it on a stubber because they only do 1 damage.
Yeah.
Now he can see straight through to him.
Yep.
Can he see through? I should have moved him in the movement phase. My bad. There is a building in the way. He cannot shoot.
Okay.
At least I'm willing to say that. He also cannot shoot, but he can put his 2 melter shots into the
Big
Master of Evil himself.
Yep.
The Dark Master. This guy doesn't have any bonuses to hit, so 4s. I wish I had the CP to use those to auto wound. Here's what 'tis.
So 4s.
1 hit.
Good.
Saved it. Very nice. Can't do anything else. What can this boy see? I think he can see the demonettes. Do you make...
I put him behind the obscuring.
Oh, okay, that's obscuring. Okay, it's 5 inches in there. Easily. In that case, he cannot see anything. Thus ends my shooting phase. And what a shooting phase it was. I killed nothing. So I'm not getting...
Why haven't you tried?
I tried really hard. I think I did a good job.
You certainly tried.
But alas, it was not to be.
Okay.
And so I'm not charging. I could, but I don't really want to.
Okay, I'm going to spend the 5 to heal him up.
Yep.
What'd I get?
A 3.
2, so he's up to 6. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I also score 5 for Renew the Oaths.
Elliot, so
Wow.
turn 1 for Jake, and I know he says he didn't kill anything. I would still be happy with that, yeah? I know killing...
Yep.
I'm sure in an ideal would love to kill Bellicor, but putting it down to 4 wounds, yes, we know that Stuart's just put a few extra wounds back on him,
Yep.
but that's not a bad start, right? Considering you
not.
can't see much else because of the obscuring terrain, so...
Yeah. So obviously, you can't shoot the flamers. The flamers are a big threat, so they'd be something that you'd want to get off quickly. But I think they're pretty difficult to shoot off anyway because of their native invuln. They get that against shooting.
You get 3
don't
plus.
they?
Their 3+ is insane.
Yeah.
So you're a bit like
So-
you have to put so much shots into them. You get a Gatling cannon into them. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, that would do some damage. But like at this point, you
Not
just want to
worth it,
shoot where you
yeah.
can see, and you can see Bellicor.
Yeah.
You know, so
Need to shoot Bellicor. Down to 6 wounds. I mean, yeah, he's not dead. He didn't kill him, but surely you'd think that Stuart's going to be really considering where he puts Bellicor now.
yeah. I think if I'm Stuart as well, you're also like, Stuart's flamers do a lot of damage. I think the only issue is against stuffing with like 26 wounds, knights. That's just insane, isn't it? So you know, Ross P coming through with the super chat. Love the stream, and I think he's giving us a joke here, Elliot. I think he's giving us a joke. Ross P, that is a joke and a half. Now, I don't think it came through on our little text-to-speech thing on the stream. However, your jokes get worse and worse, and we love you for it. We really do love you for it, Ross. Thank you so much, buddy.
Ross.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Again, it's me and Elliot with you today. We're calling ourselves like the supply teachers of the stream.
We've banished Mikey. Mikey's gone.
Mikey is pretending to be serious, isn't he?
Kids always prefer when they have a supply teacher as well. I think that's very much the vibe. Mikey's gone. He's pretending that he understands Warhammer somewhere, being a TO, calling himself the head TO.
I know.
We're
Do
here.
you know, like, when you have a supply teacher, we give everyone extra playtime? That's what it's like.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Get the board games
no
out.
homework.
Yeah. What DVD are we watching today, class? You know what I mean? It's that sort of thing, isn't it? So, but yeah, thank you. If you're enjoying it as well, let us know. We're going to keep you up to date through this game with all the nitty-gritty. So far, again, if I was Jake, I'd be happy. I think, obviously, the Bloodthirster appears to be in Deep Strike, which is good. It means that it can't be shot at currently. But we will have to see what happens. It looks like What Ritual might be going off in a minute. But we'll jump back to the players and see how Stuart's turn 1 is going.
So the back one gets to like here.
Yeah, do you want me to put a dice there or something? Or...
Just your finger.
Yeah, you could go a little bit further forward. Back, sorry. I confused forwards and back, so just up there on the building. So we'll...
So it looks like we're just measuring up some movements by the looks of things. It looks like Stuart just trying to work out where he can get. Can he get into that L? Can he get into the 3? So it looks like if I was Stuart here, what would be my mission, my game plan? Would it be just play my objectives? Let's have a quick look. I would do... Yeah, you want to play for your Reality Rebels. You want to play for your Wrought Witchel early, get it over and done with before you start losing stuff, maybe. So yeah, I think it'd be... I'm excited to see if Bellicor can survive, actually do anything before he dies. Chat, let us know who you think who's gonna win. I would hedge a bet on this one that the demons are gonna have a tougher time than we think. I think the only thing that the Knights player is gonna struggle with is dealing with the Bloodthirster when it comes in. Obviously, Knights don't do very well at screening, other than you're gonna screen with a Helverin or an Armiger. Is the Bloodthirster just gonna run through a couple of big Knights before they've got even the time to deal with it? Because obviously it can only take 8 wounds. And they can't take any shrugs or anything against it. So yeah, Flamers will do some peppering. There's some Demonettes as well and some Bloodletters. I mean, I'm looking forward to this, but I think the Knights player is in a good place. Let's go back to the table and see what's happening on the table.
But I
can't do it again next turn because I used all my CP on it. But
okay, fair enough. I mean,
I
probably going to kill him
if I don't spend any defensively this turn.
So you can't do the mortal wounds, but you can shoot and kill him.
I could no, because I'm on to 1, but I forgot that I gained it in your turn. So if I don't spend any defensively, I do have another 3 CP to spend.
Oh yeah, because you used 3. Right, okay.
Which is why version 2 of the list is going to involve Master of Law to get it for free. It's the first time I've gone to an event with this kind of thing. So
he can heroic.
He can heroic use a character. Yes.
3 or 6. 3 inches, yeah.
3, but he's got a very big base. So.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I just get 1 in there.
Yeah, if you sort of pile them in that way,
yeah,
you'd have to really try though. You have to get quite a long bomb charge.
Yeah, yeah, should be alright.
Or you just declare both of them as charge targets, which is probably safer.
Yeah. So.
So you've done your movement phase.
No, I'm still moving.
Oh, you're still
moving these guys. This guy will just move, I think.
That's a spicy amount of movement.
I'm pretty sure he moves 14. I'll double check.
I don't know Chaos Demons. Like you do try.
Yeah, 14 for Fate Skin.
I do try to keep track of the new codexes coming out, but the one that I know the best that's recently come out is Votan.
Let's put him there. Throw an advance for them flamers.
Yep. Go to the ones that you started off the
15.
board again.
They're all down here, mate.
Okay. That was the Bloodthirster, 2 Bloodletters, and the Flamers.
Yeah.
What are they wounding on?
5s at the moment.
We'll go to 4s if you get the buffs off.
Yeah.
And what's the AP on them?
So looks like the Flamer's coming
Here we go.
out. Again, going to get buffed up probably to try and be wounding on 4s into a knight, which is nice.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Isn't it? I mean, again, just the amount of shots that is the 4 or 5 that I can't tell. But anyway, the amount of shots they'll put out.
-1 and 2 damage.
-2, 1 damage.
-2, 1 damage.
Yeah. So
You're on a 5-up save on a night.
yeah.
And the complete weight of fire.
Bear in mind, assault D6 plus 3. You're guaranteed a minimum of 4. You could be
Yeah.
getting as high as 9. Oh baby! Plus times that by 4 or 5. You're looking at 30 dice in your hand. Let's say on odds, on average. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a lot of dice, and you know.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage, as Michael would say. So yeah, and again, he's got 3 of these squads to do this with. Yeah, he's just going to do 1 at a time. He's going to hide 2, not utilise them this turn. Buff 1 up at a time to get the most out of them, as you can see on the top of your screen. And let's not remember, Bloodthirst is still off the board. Demonettes and Bloodletters still off the board. So, you know, there's a... And Knights don't shield well. Look, he's still quite clumped up as well. He's apart from sending Mr... I think that's his tooled up Gatling Cannon Knight at the bottom of the board, isn't it? I think. The one at the bottom of the board, I think, maybe.
That might be the errant.
Is that the errant? Anyway,
Yeah.
I think we'll have to. I think the knight player's gonna have to be careful that he doesn't get sort of like two in the center. But we'll see. Well, looks like I've got a teleport incoming. Oh, interesting. Where's the teleport gonna go?
Hey, I've missed a night, everyone.
You've
I'm
missed
really
a night?
sorry.
What, in the entire
So
list?
when I read the list, I didn't realise I've made the classic school mistake of being like, you can turn over, by the way. And you think,
PTO.
Sarah, I've completed all the work, and they go, turn the sheet over, you fool. I didn't turn the sheet over. There was actually a knight paladin that snuck in. So he's got Sanctuary, so that's the invuln saving combat. I know my stuff. See Mikey looking. Iron Bulwark, so he's +1 to his invuln
He's just got
saves.
4 plus invuln. 4 plus
Come
invuln,
on.
mate.
I might have played this a year ago in Gibraltar.
Rolls are still the same, right?
Apart from the oaths. Okay, yeah, so there is a Knight Paladin in there, which I didn't. So we've got an Errant, a Paladin, and a Crusader.
Elliot, look at your screen. You might see Mr. Bellicor, who was stood at pretty much the back of the board, arguably could have been a bit further back for safekeeping.
Too fast.
Has now come and appeared 9 inches away. And guess what? Flamer wall. Flamer wall, shielding the flamers. So I think Stuart is going big time to try and deal with one of the big knights and maybe start dealing with the other one behind it as well with a missile pod on top.
Yep.
Like, I would be
I think
interested
that's the
to
Paladin
see.
at the front, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the Crusader stuff behind him with Endless Fury.
Like, this is going to be an interesting one because I think he's still got a lot in reserve, Stuart, that can do damage. But this is a really good like alpha turn 1 to be like, let's see what I can do with all of this.
You've got to go big or go home. The Flamers are there to do a job. Bellicor can't survive another turn like that of shooting and can't really hide because of how massive he is.
Yeah.
So,
And also, those flamers are going to stop the knights climbing through to deal with Bellicor, right?
definitely.
The only problem that the flamers have is, they have a 3 plus save to
one
shoot
of those
in.
knights survives. It's gonna.
It's just going to stomp on them.
It's
6
gonna-
plus save in
Is it
combat.
Mechanicus Resurgent or Machine Spirit Resurgent, where like it's on its full bracket, walk in and just start punching
It's just
flamers
going
to
to
death.
it's just going to do you feel like you remember Dawn of War when the Necron resurrected itself. It's like,
Oh, you were doing the Halo Shield.
Oh, the
charging.
Halo Shield, yeah. Great noise. I appreciate your noise. So, yeah. Also, Flamers 3 plus, the shooting will be wasted on them. So, the shooting is probably better for going into Bellicor.
Yep.
Obviously, like, I think we're going to see from the shooting here. Let's cross back because I think it's starting some shooting.
Next turn.
Okay. So we got 6 there, 8 there, 7, and 4. Looking for.
What's this? What's the
This is 4s.
D6 plus 4?
D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3. Okay. Ouch.
So 4s are on in 1s because of the skimmer.
Spicy.
5, 10, 15, 17.
17 at -2.
Yep.
Cool. So that puts me on
Fives.
5 ups. 4, 8, 12. I've forgotten what 12 plus 4 is.
16. So you want one more.
Thanks.
All right.
I'm astonishingly bad at maths for a Warhammer player. 5s. Hoping for 5s. I fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Looks like 11.
10,
11, 12,
12,
13.
13. That
Gets him.
That gets him just. Yep. Does he explode? No.
Okay. And
Done for grind them down.
then one into the
Yep.
big guy.
Poor lad.
4s are on in 1s.
Flamer's doing flamer things there, Elliot. Jesus. Picking up a nice little...
That was sad.
So we're sad.
That paladin has gone.
No, it was a Helverin.
Or was it just a Helverin?
It was just a little Helverin, but I think the reason he's done that is because the opens up a bit more of a gap for a Bloodthirster to come in next turn. Just to deal with the little guys that are going to do a bit of denying of space, and all of a sudden Bloodthirster coming in the black lines to deal with the big boys later on.
Oomph, yep.
Yeah. So we'll jump back now, see what the rest of the flamer shots are, because that was only one squad, bear in mind. So, yeah, bear in mind how many points to the Elliot?
What, the knights?
No, the flamers.
Flamers, 25.
25 points each for that. To pick up a how many point model?
I'm studying the flame.
Like what, 100 studying the flame.
155?
155. So, yeah, went well. Yeah, so we'll cross back to them now. Look at all these auto-wounding shots. Well, when I say auto-hitting shots, sorry.
Let's take.
3s, 4, and 4 defenses are 2 there.
If you take out 4s for me. Okay.
There you go.
So
That was
then,
for that.
yep. One more.
Is that? Oh, it's 5 there. Cool.
So 3, 6, 9, 12.
3, 6, 9, 12. Smooth. I have a bad habit of dropping dice on the floor.
Is this the 4-up guy?
This is 4 up.
So you got 4 here. So 6.
That's 6. Yep, he goes down to 14 wounds.
Okay.
Not yet bracketed.
Let's go with this guy.
Oh.
I'm going to check his ballistic skill.
Nope, that's it.
Yep. Hits all times.
Oh.
Looking for 5s. Strength 7. Nothing.
Oh.
This guy.
Exalted Flame it, yep.
We're on 1s for Bellacore. 3s. 2. Invuns. 3 damage.
Spicy. Down to 11 wounds.
Right. Charge phase.
Yep.
Demonettes into them.
Yep.
5. I can fit through there, can I? Yeah.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Staying outside of 3-inch of you. I can do it, can't I?
You're sacrificing some attacks, but
I mean, I've got the pile-ins, haven't I?
I was going to say, is there anything in
Because with the 3-inch, they can all get in. When I pile in, I can all get in.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, are you ready for Bellacore?
No.
So he'll go into your big dog.
Yeah. That follows.
Oh.
That is 8, which is not enough.
You
do have the CP to reroll.
Yeah, and then I get 1 to reroll hits there. Yep, I'll reroll that.
So you've gained 2 CP,
Oh,
and then you've spent how many?
I should be down to 1 now. So I spent 2 to teleport him and then 1 to.
Oh, I dislike that. I dislike that immensely. Charging
Like a
models
boss.
first.
So you.
That's big. We missed the dice roll in the box, so apologies, but that's big.
Yep.
A nice 10-inch with that re-roll. Got himself in there, and Bellacor's now going to get a chance to swing. Bear in mind, he ignores invuns.
Yep.
So that knight's just going to be like, well, I'm on my armor save, which I don't get.
Yep.
So he's just going to...
Whatever Be'lakor does, he does.
Yeah.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah, we know Bellacor's bracketed.
Yep.
But I'm excited to see Be'lakor hit something.
I mean, the ever-chosen of Chaos, I think probably even in his bracket is... yeah.
So here we go,
Yeah, right.
hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Can he wound on 3s? Ooh! That is not what he wanted. I blame the tabletop tactics dice personally. Oh, he's thinking about it. Hold on. Okay. He's thinking of a CP. Is he going to CP this, Elliot?
This is last CP.
D3 plus 3 damage, so he's going to need an extra dice, isn't he, to get that through? He's thinking about it. Let's cross back to the players and see what they say.
So,
Yep.
wounds.
He's taking a minimum of 6 damage.
So it's minimum 12. 4, 8, 12. So it gets him.
2 plus 3. Yeah, no. Does he explode?
I can roll it just for
Let
There
me
you go.
check something.
5. You can auto-explode.
I can auto explode. I just I cannot because I don't have enough CP. Do I explode?
I was wondering why he was thinking of auto-exploding there, Elliot, but I'm glad he sort of didn't, and I'm glad he didn't explode because I think,
that would have been bad because, I mean, he's
Yeah.
got his Warlord and possibly two Armigers. That would have been bad.
So also the Demonettes now also to fight on the Hellring. That is brutal. Bellacor's just how many points was that? 400 for that night? 350, somewhere like that?
Yeah, like 4.
Maybe, I don't know, but in some insane number of points. And Be'lakor just went...
460 that night.
Be'lakor just went, I might be on 6 wounds, but I'm going to make your day horrible, right?
This was a bad trade for Imperial Knights. So
Yeah.
obviously Be'lakor didn't die.
Yeah.
And then we've ended up losing 500, like nearly 600 points turn 1.
Wow. This could be we could be going to the bar in an hour or so.
Well, Imperial Knights is always go big or go home, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is my opportunity to say, if you're enjoying the coverage, it might be short, but can just let us know where you're watching. Drop a like on the stream. Tell your friends about the legends at Hellstorm Wargaming and the streaming, and hopefully we can keep you entertained this Saturday afternoon, whatever you're up to. And we're here.
Tell us who you're rooting for.
Yeah. Are you a Knights fanboy? Do you run Knights? Would you have done something different? Are you trying to jump on the Demons meta, maybe, and get yourself
Jumping on
some...
the glory wagon with the flamer spam.
About to say, if you can buy flamers anywhere, let us know, because we'd love to know about it. Because I don't think they're existing anywhere at the moment. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Lots of Demonette attacks there.
Yep.
Lots of Demonette attacks.
Three, 6, 12, 9, 12, 14.
1 explosion.
Oh, nice hit. Wounds on 5s and 6s. That
Another
is
2.
2.
So 16 total.
Cool. 6s. I need to roll at least 4 for him to not die. I rolled 3.
So he's dead. Does he explode?
Good question. Let's find out, shall we? We'll find out together.
Nah.
And that is another 2 points for your bring it down.
Yep, so 10 on that one.
And I dropped my dice on the floor. Nope. And you...
No, so 8 on bring it down.
8 on bring it down.
Rebels, I get a 4. No, I don't. So I'm not in this corner, so I get a 3.
Yep. And you also...
3 for the mission.
you get... yep, because you took an objective, or you moved on to an objective and killed me.
Ritual, I didn't do.
Yep, that makes sense.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow. Elliot. That is turn 1 done.
I say 770 points of a dead Imperial Knights.
That is
Balance.
two Helverins. Or was it one Helverin, one Warglaive, 2 Helverins, and a big boy chopped up and gone. And I would argue that still so much of Stuart's army off the board, right? Bloodthirster off the board. Bloodletters off the board. Demonettes just went in and wiped out a model they shouldn't have done, let's be honest, but they're so good. And
Be'lakor's likely to die, but was that a good trade?
But Be'lakor's not bothered anymore, is he? Because he's now also going to attract attention. He's going to attract Daka. He's going to attract combat, whatever it might be, and it's just something else.
To get one of your knights in to punch the flamers.
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be really, really tough. And any knight that does run forward to punch a flamer is going to get bloodthirsted in the bum. Absolutely.
And Mikey's about to show his bum to us behind the camera, which is beyond disgusting on every level. But hope you enjoyed the coverage so far. This could be a quick game. We're not sure.
Very
but
much could be.
The demons are whooping butts. They're scorching the knight's metal.
Yeah, and F in the chat.
Effing chat, yeah, tell me about it. You'll be able to see as well, this is our Hellstormwargaming studio. If you've not caught it yet, you'll be able to see the shining bright lights. Elliot said his makeup done, haven't you, Elliot?
I have. For the blusher.
And all I'm saying is I'm hoping Steve, there's Mikey, doing absolutely F all. I'm hoping Steve there in the blue shirt, you'll be able to see. Hold on. Hold on. This is gonna, it's like when you go to the Eiffel Tower or whatever it is and you do the thing where you're like, hold on. There he is! Hey! I don't know who else is behind us. Random guy, he's playing behind us. Hi, mate. See ya. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. I'm going to now take us back to the table, and we're into a shooting phase already for the Imperial Knight. So let's see what's happening this time.
Toughness 4.
4s. 2 of your finest saves.
Oh, okay.
1 damage. How many wounds are they?
3 each.
Sorry, it was that squad there.
Yeah, so I've got 5 here.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And then 5 here.
Here's Magna Melter, or Volcano Lance, if you prefer.
This is into Be'lakor, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would it not be?
If you want to be nice to me. I mean, I did just kill a knight.
You were not particularly nice to me.
Fair enough.
Yes. All hit?
That was at a -1, was it?
Sorry, 4s.
Yeah. 4s, I guess? More than strength 7.
Are you -1 to wound as well?
Yeah.
4s, because I'm strength 9 with that.
Yep. You can re-roll the wound if you want.
I kind of want to re-roll the damage.
It's up to you, mate.
Okay, there we go. That is 3. It is
what damage on this?
It is
Thermal, is it?
D6 + 2 at this range.
Okay, so I'm going to slow roll it.
Yep.
Fine.
Nope. Remember, I do have another thermal lance to put into.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Okay, CP. So 1 through, 2 through. So he's dead.
He is taking 4. So that's yes.
Oh, you're not D6 + 2, are you?
It's D6 + 2.
Oh, always.
It is always D6 + 2. In half range, it becomes D6 + 4.
Okay, so minimum 3. So yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, the minimum he's taking is 6, and I score. Assassinate. He's
3.
a warlord.
No, Bloodthirster's warlord.
Oh yes, of course. 3 for assassinate.
Yep.
I forgot to move him again.
If you want to move it, mate, it's fine.
Do that so he can see up to the demonettes and the flamers.
Okay.
Right, this boy. Can't shoot those 2 because there's flamers in the way.
The only one blocking them is these. Ah, there we are.
So what we are going to do is we are going to put.
Yeah, comfortably within 3 of them. Okay.
We are going to put flamers and Gatling flamers into her, stubbers into there. Let's put the melter into there. No, actually, we'll put the melter and the big one into there.
So this is a squad here,
that's
and that's a squad here. So it's like that.
Melter squad. Gatling gun squad. I think I will once again spend 3 CP.
Okay.
And that is the mortal wounds. So sorry, I didn't declare the missiles either.
No.
we'll put the missiles into that's Demon squad.
Oh, you see indirect, can you?
Yeah, it's an indirect fire.
But you get a -1 to hit.
I'm aware, yeah. And no AP on it either.
Sure.
I mean, I don't get any AP anyway because it's demons, but yes. So that is 5 shots. That is your dice there. I am on 1 for grind them down. So that is 4, 5. Cool. Hitting
You
on
actually
4s.
killed Balakora then.
Hitting on 4s.
You can reroll if you wanted to.
No.
Yeah, the no reroll guy's dead. So.
That was the buff coming off the paladin.
Oh, the one I killed.
Yeah, that is 1 wound from Blessed by the Sacristans, 1 mortal wound Blessed by the Sacristans, and 2 mortal wounds from his missiles.
Okay, that's going into what?
That was from the Demonet. That was into the Demonex there.
So how many dead? Sorry, 4. 3.
Because it's a 2 damage attack, and it is.
Can I pull the ones that are outside of an inch? So ones that are not within an inch. I think I'm good.
1 more, unless they're 2 wounds each.
Yeah, I just want to pull whatever's so just so you can't charge them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Yep. Let's do the flamers next.
Yep.
1 auto hit. 2 mortal wounds.
That was on this.
That was sorry, that was the flamers on this gun.
Yeah, but which squad was
into there.
Oh,
into
so
her.
how many was it?
2. 1 from the heavy flamer,
yeah,
1
yeah.
from Blessed by the Sacristans.
Okay. I'll keep these separate because they're 2 squads.
Yeah, cool. Then the stubber. That is, you have no minuses to hit, yeah?
No.
Cool. 3. That is 3. So I'm wounding you on 4s. 2 wounds, no mortals.
It's on to flamers.
No, that's into the sisters, the demonettes again.
1 dead.
In Australia, at 2 a.m. after my Christmas party, tell Jake to charge his knights or I'll
Now we'll
headbutt
put you
my
into
nan.
flamers. So I declared.
Well, DL, thank you so much for that donation. Appreciate it. I'll be honest with you, please don't headbutt your nan, because we would feel personally responsible, both me and Elia. However, I
wouldn't feel responsible.
Okay, what if DL headbutts his nan?
Yeah, I mean, that's entirely his decision.
However, all I would say is that although we'd really love to say charge your knights, we don't want to interfere too much. However, we will let him know that you have messaged some advice. Okay, some advice, but we won't tell him what the advice is. All right, okay. Message some advice that would win him the game.
Things have been stated.
Yes, exactly, in the chat. But yeah, good to see somebody rooting for him. And yeah, worth every dollar. Well, also, I hope you enjoyed your Christmas pie. So yeah, thank you so much for the donation. You're a legend. Be like DL. Let us know you're here and that we love you. And let's hope this game sees out the next 45 minutes, because I'm loving watching Knights and Demons go at it, because both these players know their stuff. So that's really good. Let's leave it to Jake to see what happens next.
It's a lot of mortals.
That is a lot of mortal wounds.
Is that 3 each?
Yes, because it's 2 damage on the gun.
That's just 4 flamers. Oh, so
that is
3 mortals
1, 2,
each.
3, 4. That is another 4, which caps out my Blessed by the Sacristans.
So these are 3 each, yeah?
Yes.
And then 3 saves.
Yes. That is 1, 2,
Okay,
3,
so-
4 dead.
So 4
flamers.
flamers. 4 dead flamers. Which squad was it? This one?
That was into the fresh squad, yes.
We need to have a
I'll
word
leave
with Stuart about his tabletop
Starting
tactics
line.
dice. I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
I think he loses 10 VP
now
for having
for Magma
TTT
Melter.
dice.
They're rolling pretty well.
I mean, they are. Maybe
blame him.
Lawrence the Spider has blessed them over there. Just so you know, better dice are available at hellstormwargaming.co.uk/shop. You can get ones that have the Hellstorm Wargaming dice.
Probably a sexier logo.
I would argue. And also made and touched and caressed by me. No, because that will not make them sell, because I roll ones. So maybe not. Definitely not touched by me in
Neither
any
of
way,
us,
shape, or
because-
form. Yes. Right, this is looking like a nice shooting phase for Jake, so we'll cross back.
Does a mortal wound in addition.
Yeah.
The stratagem I used changes the damage to mortal wounds.
Yeah, but these wounded here.
Yeah, those wounded.
Yeah. So I'll roll.
Yeah, you do.
So I'll do them.
Yeah.
So 3.
Cool.
And then do whatever that is.
This is D6 plus 2.
So 1 kills 1.
Minimum, no, because D6 it
Plus
mortal
2.
wounds. Mortal wounds spill over because they've done one at a time. At least,
Oh, yeah, okay,
At least
fair
one's
enough. Yep.
dying.
So
One's
3.
dying.
That was into this one or this?
That was the unfresh squad.
So that kills that one. Okay. We did that, right? 3 mortals.
Yes.
2, no 1. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. This boy is going to shoot at the last flamer in that squad.
Yep.
You saying you can see him?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So that is 2d, that is
43.
43. Hits on 2s because he was paladin buffed.
Go ahead.
Hit.
3.
Wounds on 3s.
1.
Ooh. It's enough, but
Oh, you tainted my dice.
3 damage. It was into that squad.
Oh, okay, so he's dead.
So I score another 4, grind them down.
So you've killed 2 units, but
Yep.
gonna probably kill more anyway.
So that I make that a 7-inch charge.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. I need a 10-inch charge.
Yep.
So he's going to go around the back there. Ignores the terrain because he is a rebel like that. And then for shits and giggles, this guy's going to charge in as well. This one's with. And he makes it as well.
Sure.
And I almost knocked the terrain over. Silly Billy.
Okay.
Cool. How much CP are you on?
I'm on 1, so I can't.
You
it's all
cannot
yours, mate.
interrupt. Very good.
I mean, yeah, no, I can't interrupt.
We will start off by stepping on you.
Okay.
Hit on 2s. Wound on
3, so 2.
2s. 1 wound. On your save, 2 damage apiece. Not that it matters.
1 dead. Take this one.
Cool. How many are left?
Should be 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So we will use the sweep profile
Yep, makes
for the Armiger.
Yep.
He also hits on 2s. Wounds on 2s because
Yeah, toughness 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his strength 6.
6 or 6, yeah.
2, 4, 6. AP is irrelevant because you're demons.
Squad, isn't it? No, I've got 1 left.
Yeah, you said you had 6. Yeah, there was 6 left. No matter what happens, I'm.
So I have to jump in here. The retaliation from the Knights looking strong. Jake's got a game plan, and he's obviously he's lost just under half of his army, but he's picked up a lot of flamers with mortal wounds. So is it a household? Is it a household?
It's
words.
Blessed by the Sacrosancts.
Yeah. And like part of me is a bit like it deals with flamers because you goes straight through their 3+, which is annoying and shooting. You get in through the basically the demon save, which is the most annoying save in the game. And Bellacor's now gone. Demonettes look like they're about to be tramped all over on. Yeah, you've got flamers which have been really whittled down. The characters needed those flamers for some protection, so I'd imagine some bloodletters and some extra demonettes are gonna have to come in and protect them. You've got to remember that Stuart hasn't even started Warp Ritual yet, and he needs protection really for that. You can't just stick a character in the middle and expect to really get away with it the next turn before it being attacked.
It's assuming that there are knights left.
Yes, however,
there is a big angry bloodthirster that's got to come in yet.
However, wounds-wise, most of these knights are on a really good bracket. Yeah, these haven't been touched yet. Yes, everything the demons have looked at is
that
destroyed.
Errant in the background is a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
And there's not a slouch in combat either because I think it's got the chainsword.
Yeah. DL coming back through as well. Big up to DL with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, buddy.
What a beautiful man.
Good charge. My Nan sends her regards. Well, I'm glad to leave not headbutted your Nan. Also, do you know because the knight is charged? Can I have an Elliot? Can I have an Elliot charge into battle sound, please?
I'm going to punch you all, little demons.
That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that, Elliot. I want more of that, please.
You're welcome.
So what we'll do is we'll cross back to the lads, see where we're currently at. Looks like we're at the bottom of turn. Bottom of the top of turn 2, if that makes any sense. So Jake's had his turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Nick to come and give us an update from around the grounds in a second. So Nick is our roaming reporter. Nick is a legend, and he has his own little feature on Hellstormwargaming called In the Nick of Time.
TM.
Where he goes around and he finds you, the listener, and the watcher, the best games. And Nick, I want you to tell us all about the games in 3, 2, 1. Nick, tell us.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I've got a few things I need to tell you about round 2. Over on table 9, we've got Khorne Demons versus Khorne Demons. Blood is flowing, and Khorne cares not, as they're in the middle of the battlefield. The Bloodthirsters are killing each other. Skarbrand versus Skarbrand. Skarbrand won, Skarbrand lost. It's anything's in it in this game. Over on table 16, we've got the World Eaters versus the Eldari. The Possessed have just poured through the crates and have started rending those pointy-eared fancy boys to pieces. Over on table 11, we've got Astra Militarum versus the Tyranids. It's been a bad first turn for the Tyranids. They've already lost 2 Harpies, Hive Tyrant, Tyrant Guard, and a unit of Raveners, all in turn 1. And this is the same Astra Militarum player that won his first game and obliterated the Custode, so who knows, we could have a winner before the even new Codex is out, which I think means it needs to be nerfed, a bit like Leagues of Votann. Over on table 12, we have the Orcs versus the White Scars. This is a very nice Orc army. You need to see it. I've put some pictures up on Instagram. 2 kill rigs, Gaz riding on a massive battle wagon, and they're just charging into the center in the moment to kill a load of White Scars Blade Guard. So I'll go and be checking on that to see how they do. And then over on table 19, we have Astra Militarum versus the Grey Knights again. And guess what? I have an important breaking news update. Yarrick is alive. I have seen him on the board. Yarrick is still alive. Do not cut me off. Do not try and get rid of this. Yarrick is still alive.
Thank you, Nick. Nick, that was fantastic. Nick, that was fantastic. Oh, God. Hold on. I've got another important broadcast coming from the Nick camera.
Excuse me. This is my stream, by the way. Listen, you at home, are you tabbed out? Tab back in right now. Are you subscribed? Because if you're not, subscribe right now and make sure you like the stream. Tom and Elliot are doing a lovely job, and so is Nick. So subscribe, because I'm having a day off. I'm just pissing about over there. So subscribe.
Yarrick is alive.
I've got no idea what. I can only apologise for that absolute madman.
Pure chaos.
The madman who took over in the nick of time. I can only apologise. That was an interruption and a half. But hello and welcome back to Hellstorm Wargaming. You are joined by the legendary Elliot. Say hello, Elliot.
That's me.
Subscribe.
And you are also.
Oh, my face.
And you're also being joined by me, Tom. And we are the runners of hellstormwargaming.co.uk. You've never seen any other faces. We are the channel's home. And we are here today to bring you 6 games of Epic Warhammer. We currently have round 2 going on.
Free today.
Free today, but yeah.
Not today. Today there are 6 games of Warhammer. We're playing all day.
This is our Into the Hellstorm 10. Because we're doing an X for 10. 10 events. Yes, we've done 10 now, and we've aged quite a lot in the meantime. And we're streaming it live.
I'm going bald. Look, I'm going bald just from being on this stream.
And we're streaming it live from the shed. We hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. Basically, we've got Stuart with his Chaos Demons.
Yep.
Meta horrible Chaos Demons with Bellicor and stuff like that. And we've got Jake with his royal, incredible Imperial Knights
House
going
Raven.
head-to-head. Yeah, both of these have won round 1, so they're going head-to-head against each other. That was good. Enjoyed
Did you like that?
Yeah. And
I
we're
forgot
now
how to be posh halfway through. I was just like, this is what...
We're from Yorkshire. We ain't got poshness in us.
I'm from Yorkshire.
I am. You're from Lancashire.
From Lancashire. The winners of the war that way.
So somewhere Valrax is just pricked up and he went, yes, my man, I'm with you. But thank you so much. Also, big up to Andy the Tech Dad. Can you give Andy the Tech Dad a love heart? No, love heart. We do join love heart. Join love heart. Andy the Tech Dad becoming a member for 3 months. Maximum professionalism, I think, or just professional. We are professional, and everything we do, we're just chatting shit. Really, I'm not gonna lie. That's the best way to say it.
I'm enjoying it. The game's good. I like Chaos Demons. The spooky. I love Imperial Knights.
Yeah.
Not seen the heavy stubbers do the heavy lifting that they used to do on the Hellstorm Wargaming channel. Best weapon in 7th and 8th edition.
Can you explain the law? Obviously, with every game, we are in a competitive tournament. You have to give a law spin. So, what's the law spin on this matchup? I'll take you to the table and you can explain the law spin. So, what's the law spin that's currently going on here, Elliot?
At the moment, the mighty tractors of House Raven.
Right.
Because remember, they are tractors.
Yeah.
That's what they were for in the Dark Age of Technology.
Yeah. So, they used to pull sleighs and like stuff. Yeah.
They're out there trying to get their corn from this lava-filled farm.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And the flamers have turned up because they're responsible for the lava, which is burning all the corn and the broccoli, the Imperial Gothic broccoli.
Like it, yeah.
Gothic. That didn't work. The Imperial Knights are out here. Oi, get my crops here. You know how to take them. And Bellacor's gone. Quick, my little pals. Get all the broccoli before the Knights can get them.
You must have your 5 a day, my sons. Yes.
An entire Imperial sector is starving because of it. It's quite sad. You laugh at it. The orphans are all dying, Tom.
Cool. Can you tell me about this big fella? What's he doing with the corn? I feel like he's not there for corn.
He's come down and gone, have you been getting your 5 a day? I'm bulking.
Is it
the potatoes are me. He's just been eating like 10,000 calories.
Is it the green giant? The street and he's turned red and he's like...
bulking. He's bulking. He needs all of the potatoes. All the carbs are his.
He's a gym goer and he's like, give me my root vegetables with my axe.
The Knight Baron's going, they're for the orphans of the Imperial sector. He's going, no, they're for me. For the gains, brothers. Gains for the gains, God.
And if you enjoyed content like that, you won't find it normally because we're a seriously competitive channel that really does not do
back to the rules.
Shall we? It's the movement phase at the end of the movement phase now for Stuart, and you'll see that Mr. Bloodthirster, who can only take 8 wounds and ignores any wound bracket modifiers and feel no pains, has dropped in. I think I just summed his room.
At the moment.
He's showing him the bum. He's doing like a fake bum thing, isn't he? Where he's like, "Hey, check out my behind."
Throwing it back.
I've just been delivered a coffee live on stream. This is fantastic. Thank you. And you will see Flamers. Is it one? That's the last squad of 5 Flamers coming in to try and deal with that Helverin. Flamers dealt with the Helverin in 1 turn.
It makes me feel a bit sick.
What, they dealt with the Helverin in 1 turn? So I think the same's going to happen here again. That's the plan. And then Mr. Bloodthirster, I think, open up both options. I think he's probably 9 inches away from both of the Knights. Now he would have to go round that terrain piece because he can't just jump over and. In the charge phase, he can't just jump over, but yeah. Who has just...
Yell again, what a boy!
He's embracing your narrative.
Yep.
Staying Bloodthirster.
Who is stealing my first cup of corn?
And we can... He's staring... Well, he's not actually staring at him. He's facing the wrong way, but that is what's happening right now. Cornflakes of corn.
Cornflakes of corn.
There we go. So, what they would do, as the bloodletters are dropping in, I want to know in chat, who you're rooting for. Do we think the Knights are screwed? Have the Knights just already lost too much? The problem I think we've got here is it might have been a loss. There might not be a max out on the VPs. We'll see for Stuart if he manages to rip through him. But let's cross back to the lads and see what they've got to say.
Psychic. Shield. Warp ritual. Goes off.
Yep. That's all her actions. Warp ritual doesn't stop you. It's just 6 inches. It doesn't matter if there's anything else.
Yeah, it's just 6 inches.
So yeah, no, I was thinking of the word bearers one, which is interrupted if someone's within range.
Yeah.
I had a game once where I parked a rhino next to the objective and my friend couldn't take it.
+1 to wound on them.
What's the range on it?
18.
Yeah, it's
Goes off.
Yep.
Super mortals. So bolt change.
Yep.
Goes off on a 9.
Yep. Appropriate for Zinch. That
just
is
one.
One
mortal. What's CPM on? 2. Yeah, okay, we'll leave that.
Cool.
Psychic over.
Yep.
Shooting. These 3 into him.
Spend my CP to rotate ion shields, which transforms my 5 up to a 4 up.
So we get 4.
6,
9, and 6. 5s, 4s, no rerolls.
How many is that?
4, 8, 10, 4-ups.
Not enough to kill him. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it isn't. No, he's on 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10.
Hello, I said 10, yeah, 10.
4s. And I roll 1.
So you got 6.
Yep, 6 damage.
Okay, so 5
He's
left.
down to 5 hit points.
This guy will try and shoot him. I said he advanced, so hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
1 wound, minus 4 up.
4 up. Nope.
2 damage.
3.
He will shoot the big one.
Big boy. Off you go.
Ooh. Missed. And then 5 flamers over in the corner.
Yep.
7, 8,
So what's the what's the shots on the flamers again?
D6 plus 3.
So that 4 would generate
7.
yeah. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah?
sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not. I'm bad at maths.
Yeah. The simplest way I do it is just put in the.
Number of dice minus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be 5s though.
Strength 6,
Yeah.
7.
So I've got no
7
pluses, so it's just 5s. So 3, 6, 7, 10.
10.
Oh, I did flip that over.
Yeah.
11, 12, 15.
5 ups.
Yep, 15.
4, 8, 12, 15. So,
Oof. Looks like you made 5. So 10 through.
This
he is
is
down.
this is painful. This is like flamers. You couldn't actually see the bottom of the box. That many dice were being rolled there earlier. So there is. Let's have a look at the lay of the table. I think both Helverins are just alive. Middle one's on 3. And bottom one, I believe, is on 3 as well. Bearing in mind that was just from Dakar. There's some charges hopefully to come yet as well. So we'll see. But this is looking brutal. I think if the Bloodthirster also makes the charge into Mr. Big Knight on Objective 4, it could be pretty much a short game, this
Yeah.
one.
I mean, he seemed to. I mean, we keep saying this, but then Jake just seems to be able to keep holding it on, keep holding
Yeah.
it together.
Just about.
So bless him for keeping it going, because this has been tough.
I think the only thing that if you're not getting grind them down as a knight play, something is going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that will happen when you lose three models in your first turn.
And then potentially you're looking at losing maybe 2 to 3 this turn as well.
Yeah.
I would argue.
Chaos Demons playing it exactly as they need to.
So that was a charge, but I think for the Bloodletters, yeah. So that's in there on Objective 4. Bloodletters will destroy that. 3 wounds left. I'd be surprised if they don't. So that was a 3d6 charge. I'll be interested to see what happens around Objective 1 if those Bloodletters can make it in as well onto the Helverin. Ooh, what's going where? What's that? Here we go, Bloodthirster time. Bloodthirster gets a 5 reroll. We're gonna go for a reroll.
I go for a reroll.
Just weighing it up is Stuart, trying to work out what his best decision is. Let's cross to. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, is he? No, he's going for the. He's going for. So he's not re-roll the charge. This is for the Bloodletters now, which is just hiding behind here, and the Bloodletters have made it in. He wanted to save the re-roll just to make sure that that these got in onto the knight and just finish that knight off, because he didn't want to leave this knight on a few wounds at the bottom, so that's a good shout. So while he's moving those in, you'll be able to see. So I'm going to cross back to the lads now because they've got it covered and they're commentating better than we can.
So let's just say one can't attack.
I was going to say, you might want to squiggle a little bit. No, he's within 3 of 2. He's within 3 of 2, so...
So I've got 9 guys.
Yep.
So 21 minus 2 is 18.
18.
Threes are on ones. Just roll a load of 2s.
Time in favour of this. Nothing special happening on 6s?
Nah.
5s and 6s?
So 3 saves, minus 3.
6s, 3 6s. He will die if any of these are onto 6.
2 damage each, so you need to make 2 6s.
I do not. That's also not. I made it! That was a 7!
Well, you only have 2, so it's fine.
He doesn't explode. And you gain 3 for the primary. You gain.
Okay.
It's only round 2.
Let's go with Trance Weavers. Why not? 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 5s.
4 wounds.
4 AP2.
4 4s.
Oh, is he 2 up save, is he?
Sorry, 4 5s.
So he's dead.
Does he explode? Yeah. Do you score another one?
Pretty max bring it down now.
You scored 2 and 2 for bring it down. Yeah.
Blood layers are just going to surround the Trance Weaver.
You do no. You can still score another 3 on bring it down.
6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. So 3, isn't it?
Yeah. Because those I think are 2, if memory serves.
Yeah.
The smaller ones are 2 apiece because they're not big enough, and these are 4 apiece. And you've killed. So 4 and 4.
So end of my turn. Rebels.
4.
Rebels, I get a 5.
What's rebel levels again?
So I've got 1 in the middle, and then more than each corner because you've only got 2 models left.
Yep. This is not going well for me.
I spent 1 CP, so bring it down 12. Ritual I did.
Yep.
Direct assault you put me on. So turn.
I
primary.
gain another shot.
So you get 3 CP, yeah?
2 CP.
So you're up to 2, yeah? And I'm up to
Yes.
2.
Because I don't lose the.
So just to jump in here, I think Jake summed it up quite well. He's struggling big time here.
He is, yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you play knights, right?
There was
we
a
just look
moment
at
at the very start of the game where Bellicor nearly died turn 1 where I was like, oh, this is spicy.
Yeah.
And then that counterpunch from Chaos Demons where they came in, the Flamers absolutely did what they needed to do. They, halved one of the big knights.
Yeah. Took out a Helverin.
They took out a Helverin.
Then Bellicor did his teleport for 2 CP, 9-inch away, made a 10-inch charge, and just absolutely tore a
landed
knight
3 wounds, yeah.
Like he did enough to just take out a knight, which was just insane.
So, and then the Demonettes killed a Warglaive on Objective 4, losing 765 points in the first turn, which is just insane.
Yeah.
And then that's not even including the Warlord Bloodthirster that's got, what, did I hear that right? 20 wounds.
Yep.
Got 20 wounds. You can only lose 8
a phase.
A phase.
Yep.
I just think like it's such an uphill battle for an armor that is already going to start struggling on primary.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with 2 models left, you instantly are ruling yourself out from a lot of take and hold points, yeah?
Yeah.
And Stuart's already at 47. You are basically saying you are having to win this game on secondaries when Stuart's already, on turn 2, he's only had 2 turns, he's at 47 already.
Extremely difficult.
Yeah. Now, the thing that I think Jake has to play for points, he has to try. I think if I'm him, I run away from the Bloodthirster and ignore it and hope it doesn't make charges against you, and you just gun everything else down, right? The Bloodletters, I believe, have a 4+ save in shoot, 4+ save in shooting, 5+ in combat, I believe. So again, they're relatively squishy in the grand scheme of things. The Flamers and the Exalted Flame you see near Objective 5. If you can get some DAC on them, great. But
plus the invuln, so basically you reduce to getting blessed by the Sacrosancts through for them 6
lots
plus
of
mortal
mortals,
wounds.
yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
pretty much your only hope against them. And then all the time you're running away from the Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
Who is fast. Like, it's not like you're running away from something that's moving 6 inches per turn. He's going to get on his wings, he's going to start flying around, he's going to start swinging around that huge axe, and all the time, the Bloodletters are coming towards you, you're not going to be able to get towards Objective 1, Objective 4 is pretty much gone. So what do? Push towards Objective 3 and Objective 6 and hope that you can hold out, maybe chip off some wounds of that Bloodthirster as he comes sprinting down the table at you?
I think they are. I absolutely think that's the plan. Also, you'll see on Objective 4, the only thing that Stuart has to worry about in some extent is he's got the secondary Warp Ritual. He's only, I believe, let me just check his secondary, he's done that once. Yeah, so one's for 3 points. His next one is 7. But the problem is, you see the little character in the blood letters. Those blood letters are about to get shot to hell. Yeah. So if that happens and that character leaves itself open, really like he's got another psycho, but like you're a bit like you don't want to lose your characters because that's giving assassination points and denying yourself what ritual.
Yeah.
Again, I still think Stuart will have done enough. Let's not kid ourselves. The Stuart's got the ability to play the objectives and just hide behind some of these ruins and shut down some of the angles and stuff. But
Stuart's got multiple options now about the way he plays this, right? Whereas Jake, there's pretty much one game plan. It's try and survive, try and score some primary.
Yep.
Whereas Stuart's got numerous ways, and that's the advantage of being able to get such a massive lead so early on.
Yeah, and again, grind them down should not be. You know, you're not having a good game when you're not scoring. Grind them down as a night player.
Yeah,
simple as that.
That's
bad. But I hope you're enjoying the game at home, guys. Again, we're flying through the turns, but it's one of those when you put knights against a big ass demon list, there's less models to move around and stuff like that. And you know, are you one of these players that's running demons? Are you running knights? Let us know. Are you thinking about joining the hype? Have you been to a tournament recently and played one of these lists, or realised how just disgusting flamers are? Make sure you let us know. Also, let us know where you're watching. Like I said, we're here all weekend, so basically set your alarm. Just make sure that you're with us the entire time. What I'm going to do now is I believe the lads are just having a bit of a chin wag, so we'll cross back to the lads for a minute and we'll see if we can get another update from around the grounds, around the games from our Mr. Nick. But we'll catch up with the table first.
Cool. 2d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. 5, so it takes us 8.
Yep. And then the 4 stubber shots into the blood letters. He is it 12 inches?
Yeah, I think you look okay there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't.
You missed anyway.
And you didn't wound either.
Okay.
Not worth it. Just puts a risk of the blood letter there. Turn. I scored nothing.
Okay, so I get a 3.
Yeah.
I go up a CP. I didn't spend one, did I? So up to 3.
I do get grind them down though. No, I got grind them down for last turn.
Yeah, so you scored it once, yeah?
I scored.
Yeah, and you didn't kill anything in this turn.
Nope.
Lost 3, so leadership is fine on them. Okay. Are all of these sticky? It's not just the no man's land ones.
Oh god, I forgot that they were sticky. I would have moved off. Would have moved that armor off. And...
It's a bit far
like,
gone to change that.
I was gonna say it's also like.
To be honest, I would have just
jumped
down there anyway, so I don't think it would have changed too much.
This is a painful list.
My one. In the command phase, so it doesn't specify no man's land, so
it's all sticky. It's fine. Off you go.
I'm just going to advance them because they're not going to get any charges this turn.
Nice.
6.
They are
12. So they're just going to tuck up behind the. I can't advance and charge.
No.
They're just going to tuck up behind this.
Yeah, makes
Can
sense.
I move through this or not?
No, it's breachable.
No, these.
That's not breachable. At least
I
don't
would
think
ask
it
for
is.
it.
That's my phone.
I think these boys are it's slowing it down on our behalf because they've realised how quickly they've zoomed through a first couple of turns. And I'll be honest with you, if I'm Stuart, I just play a bit cagey now. I go, well, you can't win on primary. My secondaries are doing really well, and I think we need to to cross to our friend Nick, don't we?
And in the nick of time, we're gonna have a little bit of a post-game interview. It looks like.
Are you ready in the nick of time for an update? Yeah. Well, chat, it is the man, it is the myth, and it is the legend. It is Nick Lamborn within the nick of...
I am definitely a legend. That means I can no longer be used in current games of 40k. I am here with two of our players that have already finished their game over on table 12. We've got Niall and Jack.
Hello.
Now, I'm going to hold the microphone up to you because the viewers at home can't hear unless I'm holding it right up to your lips. So, who wants to start with telling us how the game went?
Orcs go war.
Orcs indeed go war. We had a game between the Orcs and the White Scars, so very nice armies. What happened?
So I won the roll-off for turn 1. Didn't call war for turn 1 and just went a bit mental. Charged in. I didn't want to get any battlesuit. What was it? Walkers?
Yeah, Victors and that, yeah. Victors, yeah.
So charged in with the kill rigs and then, yeah, had a bit of a blast. And then now his turn 1, he kind of tried to... what did you do?
Got a kill rig, turn 1. Charged you the kill rig with some Blade Garden characters, and that was pretty much it. That was my turn 1.
And I think when I popped by, you were talking about Makarai was killing people?
Yeah.
Like, Makari, sorry, it's Makari, isn't it? It's not Makarai. I'm losing. This is why I'm a legend and no longer valid in 40k.
Yeah, so in the last few turns, Makari fell a bit, got a bit lucky and charged into some eliminators and then rolled 2 6s to do the 6 mortal wounds and take out some guys with melter guns.
What was the final score?
96 to 18.
Oh, commiserations. Well, good luck for you following up games. It looked like it was brilliant. Did you enjoy the terrain? Was it good? Absolutely. The boards?
Absolutely, yeah.
There's a lot of variety, would you say?
Absolutely, varieties.
Good, good. That's what we like to hear. You what?
The favourite terrain piece?
Yeah.
I like the corner ones where it's like you can't see anything, so you can hide right behind it.
And who's your favourite presenter?
Nick.
Right, and we're back. Hello, you are watching Hellstormwargaming. This is Tom, and this is Elliot. And
don't know how we feel
Nick,
about that.
We're not talking to you anymore. Goodbye. You are joining the 2 elite presenters at Hellstormwargaming who are absolutely proven favourites. If you ask any poll out there, apart from one that's just happened, we are the best.
On Twitter, we're leading.
Is anyone still on Twitter? Is Twitter gone? Twitter a thing anymore?
Yeah.
Is Elon Musk destroyed it this weekend? I've not checked it, to be fair.
Basically, really quick aside, I saw that Elon Musk tweeted yesterday, and on top of his tweet, it had the award tweet of the day. And I just thought, have you seen that meme of Obama giving himself a medal? That's very much what it felt like. Anyway, back to Warhammer.
I feel like Elon Musk's the only person left in the playground at the end of it, just going like, hey, anybody coming to play with me? But yeah,
tanking it completely.
We are here, Hellstormwargaming. If you just joined us and you're wondering, who are these 2 handsome chaps? Why are they on my laptop, my phone? We're bringing you Warhammer coverage live all weekend.
Straight to your eyeballs.
And it's from the Shed. Shed. Can you explain what the Shed is, Elliot?
The Shed is a multi-million pound, state-of-the-art facility in Media City, Salford.
You see, we have a window. There, you see the window. The window's great, isn't it?
We bought the BBC out.
Yep.
And they're doing so badly. No one's paying for the TV license because everyone's paying for Hellstorm Premium, which actually isn't a thing anymore.
No, but you can become a member on YouTube, which we would advise you do. Do it now.
Do it.
One problem we have had is that we are sponsored by Dree, who are watermarking our screen today. We had a painting and decorating issue. Yeah, a painting and decorating issue, and all of a sudden they realised that they couldn't get this off, this thing here. Yeah, so there you go. Beautiful. So thank you so much for joining us on your Saturday afternoon. We hope you're having a lovely weekend. We hope you're enjoying a bit of 40k coverage. As I said, 6 games of Warhammer 40k, and we're on round 2. It's Demons, and it's a horrible Demons list with Be'lakor, who is dead, a Bloodthirster, who is unharmed, and lots of Flamers and Gribblies versus Imperial Knights, the Royal Houses, coming together to try and purge the corn-eating demons.
Be'lakor unlikely. Well, the Bloodthirster unlikely to really take many wounds.
Yes, I would imagine that. Why would you shoot the Bloodthirster at this point?
You wouldn't.
We're going to cross back to the table soon. I imagine this game's not going to have too long, and it's just what you need to do. Yeah, you need to keep tabs of the time that we're back later. And Elliot, what time are we back for round 3?
We are
just
back
putting
at
your diary in.
4:45.
Quarter to
16:45.
So you might have been thinking,
GMT.
Saturday night I might go and grab a beer, or I might go and, I don't know, watch some crap TV. You're here. You're going to watch us.
Far
all
too
right?
many important dice rolling things happening. Let us know what armies you would like to see on the stream in the last
Good
game.
shout. Good shout. So far we've had, what have we had?
We've had Farsight Enclaves.
Yes.
Tau.
Yes.
We had some Gene Stealer cults.
One and only. Can confirm you can't ask for Votan or Chaos Knights. We
Yes,
don't have
'cause
any.
We don't have them. Have we got sisters? We got sisters.
We have
hiding out
sisters.
there?
I've seen a sisters
Amazing,
player. Yes,
okay.
we do have a sisters player. Yeah, so have whatever you want other than that. There's some Eldar shenanigans, but yeah, we'll see. It takes us back to the table now. We can see what's changed. Let's have a look. Well, there's still knights,
Still things happening.
and it seems to like there's been a bit of a charge forward. I tell you what, let's cross back to the players, see what they're talking
Just before
about.
we do,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Popcorn Scorpion. Your donation, your super chat
Whoa.
of £1.79.
Whoa. Says no more dono for you. You guys sold out. Look, us and the
Fair.
BBC like this. We're still there. We're still in the studio.
Just wait
right?
till into the Hellstorm X1, where we will be streaming from the yacht, the Hellstorm yacht,
Are we gonna? You know that's
which is
technically-
called HMS Watershed.
Hey! Also,
Hey!
you are aware that SM Battle Reports have got they do a yacht thing. We need to find something a bit. We need to find
We
something
may
else.
or may not have been there last year.
Yes, yeah, but also we need to find a new niche. What's our new? We could do a hot air balloon. Could you think we could stream?
Can you imagine an airship? The Hindenburg
blimp.
2
The-
Hellstorm Boogaloo.
The blimp boogaloo? No, I'm trying to think. We need a name, guys. Where should we stream our next game from? We can make anything happen. We've made a studio happen. out
Into
of a
the
shed.
airborne.
I think we should green screen ourselves in random places for Sunday. Where should we just like Sunday's games where we're like, where are we today? We're on the Pyramid of Giza.
In Nepal.
In Nepal, yeah. We're in a monk, you have the place on top of
Yeah, the monasteries, like the Shaolin Monastery.
Oh, yeah, it'd be great.
Avatar. We're in the Airbender Temple.
Popcorn Scorpion, thank you for your dono. I love you. Right, table. We're actually going to work out what's going on. Looks like some bloodletters charging. Let's let the players take it away.
So I'm going to leave him there to get a reroll ones from him.
So minus one
then-
set of attacks.
Yeah, so then 6 guys going in.
Yep.
Stabby, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. No, I've done that wrong.
How many attacks?
No, sorry, they're 2 each, sorry. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
12.
13. So he gets +1 for the champion.
Cool. 13 attacks.
Wow, so
Let's see
7.
see if it's your lucky number.
Yeah. 21 minus 6 is 15, minus 2 is 30. Yeah, with 13.
Both of these lads still struggling with maths. If you joined us at the start of the game, they struggled
can you
with 1
rotate
plus
or not?
2, which
Not
was
in
3,
melee.
just so you know.
3s. Rolling 1s.
Into a 1.
And then 5s.
I make that
3.
3. Yep.
Minus 3.
3 6s.
Oh, he's alive on 1.
He's on 1 wound.
Fair enough.
1
That is
wound.
Spicy meatball.
Ooh.
Right. He
So, over to you.
is going to be backhanding your bloodletters
Yep.
because that gives me more attacks.
Fighting back time.
Hits on 4s because he's at his lowest bracket, but he was charged.
Can't get lower than 1. Can't get lower than 1 wound.
Yep. He's on his minimum bracket, but he was charged this turn, so gets +1 to his hit rolls.
Sure. Is that 5?
Yes.
Not hitting on. You're not hitting on worse than a 5, so.
Yeah. So that
Toughness
is
4, so 2s.
2s. Yep. That's everything. That is 5.
3s.
He's 5 ups in melee, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know your morale because I'm leadership 9. Because I've got the banner, trumpet, and the leader.
I can't run away anyway, so.
Yeah. So, points. Another 5 for rebels.
Yep.
Bring it down. I just need to kill him.
Yep.
Ritual I got.
Mm-hmm. I think you might actually get a full score game.
I can't get better than 97 because of ritual. Ritual caps are 12, so it'll be a 97.
Oh, okay. Still a full score game for you, though.
Yeah.
So go on to my turn. I gain 2 CP. I just haven't lost any honor points.
No primary.
So the lads are just changing turns again, rattling through these turns. So we're now moving into the top of Jake's turn. looking very commanding for Stuart, as we can see, 71 VP at the end of turn 3.
Yep.
As he was saying, he can only cap out max at 97 because of War Ritual only maxing 12, but still, look, such
Looking
a
like he's
strong...
going to get that as well, so... Both games that we've had on the stream so far, I mean, on paper, good matchups, but, I mean, in actuality, have been fairly one-sided.
Yes, I think we'll see here that we're going to be watching Jake just try and do something with his knight on 1 wound, because he's going to fall back and shoot. He's a knight, so he's just going to fall back. He's going to shoot. I'm assuming he's going to.
Honor's gone out the window now because he loses honor points for falling back.
Yep.
Loses honor points for stepping off our objectives.
Yep.
I mean, what good's honor if you're dead?
Well, exactly. If you're on 1 wound, you might as well just go out with a bang, right? So he's probably going to act on full profile with the CP that Jake has and do as much damage as he can.
Keen Spirit Resurgent, always worth the 1 CP that it costs.
Absolutely. Popcorn Scorpion, we'll let Stuart know that you love the red, and thank you so much for the nice comments. We love nice comments. Give us more. But thank you so much. We'll make sure everyone's aware. Again, if you're in chat, hope you're enjoying it. Whatever you're doing this afternoon, let us know where you're watching from as well. I want to know. Are you watching us on the moon? Are
you watching us from the Shaolin Temple?
Ooh, can we get
where we're heading tomorrow?
Can you put us up for the night? Can you maybe?
Are you watching from the Orion capsule, currently heading towards the moon from the Artemis?
Did you what? Right. So
I got up at 5:30.
Right. We're gonna talk about this. You went and saw a rocket launch the other month, didn't you?
I went and saw it. I did. I went to go and see a SpaceX launch in Florida.
Oh, and how was that?
It was amazing.
Yeah. Was that so? Was it just? I think it was coincidence, actually, wasn't it? That you happened to be there at the same time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah?
We didn't plan it around that, so I went with my fiance and some family members. And we originally didn't think that there was going to be a launch.
Yeah.
And then SpaceX put one up pretty quickly, as they will do because of the reusability of their rockets. We actually thought we were going to catch the Artemis launch, so the new big moon rocket.
Yes.
Most powerful rocket ever built. Fun fact.
Are you working for Elon? Is Elon hired you?
So this is NASA, the Artemis.
Oh, is it NASA? I thought it was the SpaceX stuff, right.
But SpaceX, yeah. So we didn't see the Artemis launch. They cancelled it because of a hydrogen fuel leak. A bit rubbish. Went to Houston, to Kennedy Space Center.
Yep.
And as I was there, someone was chatting to me about my accent, as the Americans always do. They like to ask you
where you're from. Oh my God, are you from London?
When you're over there.
Oh my God, you're so attractive when you're from London. That's how I imagine Americans are.
I mentioned that we hadn't catch the Artemis launch, and they were like, "Oh well, there's a SpaceX one on Saturday." So we went. It was a night launch. So that was pretty insane. So we basically ended up on in Cocoa Beach in Florida. Ended up on the pier. Had like some hot dogs and just basically sat around, and then they did a launch, and it basically became daytime for like 3 minutes as it went up because it's so bright and so loud. The whole pier shook. We thought we were going to go into the ocean.
Really?
But it was amazing.
So like when
amazing.
Could you feel the vibrations and stuff like that? Like the vibrations.
Oh yeah, it was like rattling your chest.
What? That's insane.
And we were miles away from it as well. And it just went up, and there was just like this massive orange plume. You could basically not see the rocket, but you could see the plume from the engines.
Man, that's insane. I love it. Love it. Well, I feel like SpaceX is better. Well, space is better than Warhammer sometimes. Just saying, space is cool. I love it.
Watching the Artemis launch the other day is so cool. And if you get a chance, go on Twitter or go on the NASA website and have a look at the selfie camera that the Orion capsule's got. It's got a camera that points back, and it kind of like catches the spaceship. And at the moment, it's pointed back towards Earth. So there's really good time lapses of the Orion capsule flying away from Earth. You get a little bit of the capsule, and you get the Earth getting smaller and smaller as it heads towards the moon.
That's sick.
Little space stuff for you. Go and do it. Can you tell I used to be a science teacher in a previous life?
I can't. Elliot makes science fun. All those who vote for Elliot to be the science teacher say aye. Aye, yes. I'm going to Florida.
I'm never going back.
I'm going to Florida and match with my girlfriend to see Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, we did a lot of that as well.
Feels like the thing you have to do.
Disneyland's pretty good.
Yeah.
Even when there's like 6'2" adult in you,
sweating your absolute balls
off.
You're
just walking around like, is this where R2-D2 lives then?
Yeah. Can I have a cuddle with Donald Duck, please? You know what I mean? So yes. This is well better than Mikey just grunting through a stream. Andy the Tech Dads. This is what we aim to deliver. We aim to deliver. But thank you. We hope you're enjoying the coverage, because I'll be honest, me and Elliot are given no remit for this. We just were told to sit in front of a camera and talk.
Yep.
So we're just going to talk about what we're going to talk about, right?
No briefing or anything. He's just like, right, off you go. And we're like, okay.
And there's currently about 3 people that want to hear our ramblings, and the rest of you are just alt-tabbed, so, you know, it's fine. Cool. Should we see if there's any knights left? How many knights? I mean, it was Jake's turn, so I would imagine there's still going to be 2 knights left, right?
There's been 1 or 2 sighs, so I think maybe we've lost a knight.
You ready for the Fs in the chat? Hold your finger over the key. 3, 2, 1. No Fs in chat needed. There we go. Oh, okay. Interesting. Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's let the lads take it away for a minute, and we'll come back in a second.
We've only got 1 CP.
Yep.
We're both going to charge your blood letters.
Okay.
Aaron. Yep. That is a 5-inch charge.
Yep.
5 inches can put him.
You got to stay outside of an inch of the flamers as well.
Yeah. I also don't want to consolidate into. Actually, I do want to consolidate into him because I can then explode. Because I can then explode him.
Yeah.
Auto explode. I've got enough CP for it. And then he's also going to charge.
Yep.
Yep, makes it. You don't have the CP to interrupt.
Nope.
So we will start off with that man. He's going to.
So if you want to, are you trying to tag the bloodthirster?
Yes.
So you want to come as close as you can to here without being outside of an inch?
The problem is his base is too big. Like, that doesn't work because he's too close.
I mean, do you mind if I just pick him up?
Of course. Just be careful he's not glued onto his legs.
Yeah, so that's outside of an inch there. And then you can...
Yeah, and then I can...
You have to tag them as well, but you can tag the both.
Yeah, but you won't get no... Yeah, you don't get an overwatch
Yeah.
with that one. So we will start off with him attacking.
Okay.
Just let me check to see how much CP it is to blow him up automatically.
Can I hazard a guess at 2?
You would hazard it correctly.
Oh, man.
So we will spend a CP for this guy to Thunderstomp.
Okay.
So that's 4 attacks. Hits on 3s because -1 for Thunderstomp, +1 for charging this turn.
Okay.
Every successful hit is 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. They're dead.
Yep. That is...
I've only got 4 left and you need about 7 mortals. So.
That is another 2 for grind them down.
So you've killed 2 units so far, yeah?
Yeah, and then he's going to consolidate that way.
Yep.
He hasn't fought yet. Can he fight if he does that?
You didn't charge him.
No.
So I get to hit you.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
fine.
you just want to blow up, don't you?
But that's about all I can do at this point.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll hit him. So I'm 4 wounds, so I'm 6 attacks.
Yep.
If he doesn't kill him now, then fair enough. Hitting on 4s, because I'm mentally dead. And then wound on 2s.
Be able to tag the flamers as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
But I mean, if you're going to blow him up, he's not going to be there, so it doesn't matter.
No, but if...
So 2, AP4 goes straight through, so yeah, he'll die.
Cool, spend 2 CP to blow him up.
Yep.
Everything within 2d6 inches takes d6 mortal wounds.
Yep.
4 inches.
I think it's everything but the Transweaver.
It's hard to tell because she's under his... Yeah, Transweaver doesn't take it.
So it's everything but the Transweaver.
So that is, I believe, d6 mortal wounds.
What? I think you're in for?
Yeah, I'll take it on myself as well. That's okay. I factored this into my plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2d6 inches, d6 mortal wounds each.
Save Bloodthirster for last, I think. That's the finale.
Fate Skimmer.
Yep.
Takes a mortal wound.
He's down to 8.
Blue Horrors.
Flamers.
Flamers.
Kills 1, carries over.
Kill. Yeah, he was on 2.
Yep.
I rolled a 5, so another one dies as well.
Oh, you got
5.
Oh, okay. So, yep.
So one dies, another one carries over. My guy.
Sorry, I thought you rolled a 3.
5. He goes down to 21.
And then finale.
Do
you need an average?
I need to get 4 up.
Yeah. Oh.
I can't even re-roll that because that's not how. Because I don't have the CP on. At this point, I'm just trying to go for a spectacular finale.
Yeah, this is turn 3, 4.
4. It's top of turn
Wow, what
4.
a bloodbath. Just to annoy you a little bit, I'm going to heal everything up.
I dislike that. Please don't.
So, skimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Gets 1 back. So,
Up to full.
yep.
I have my eyes closed for that roll as well.
Bloodthirster gets 1. Okay.
Warp Surge there, just helping him out with a few extra wounds back. God love Warp Surge. It's not like this army needs any more help. But yeah, into the final, heading towards the final turn already, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
they've zoomed through these turns.
I know, right? I think it's going to be a foregone conclusion, but we'll see how much Jake can do to keep the game alive. Looks like the Bloodthirst is going to have some fun with that remaining knight. I imagine he'll just go and try and one-shot it. Is what I imagine. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Feels
happens.
bad.
They'll go there.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, he's going to scoot around. I'll advance them flamers.
Any reason? Because it's funny.
Flame.
It's funny.
Flame on.
That's... Oh, they fly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to come and get some reroll ones, I think. So the back guy lands here.
I do not look forward to seeing what my... Oh, 80 to 30, 83 to 30.
Wow.
That is, I think, slightly worse than my last game.
Okay, psychic phase, ritual.
Goes off.
So that's complete on a 12.
Oh yeah, you also get 2 for bring, you get max out, bring it down.
+1 to wound on them.
Yep.
Again a 6. See, this is why I take. This is why I take the skimmer.
Yep. Goes off on a 7 because
9
you've got
dice.
class.
Doesn't
Nope.
go off. I'll get 2 CP.
Shooting.
I mean, I've got CP, so I'll spend 1 to smite him. Goes
Yeah.
off. 1.
Down to 20.
Okay, shooting. The 2 flamers by themselves. No rerolls, so just 4 saves. 5.
3, 4, 5. AP -2, yeah. 5 ups. Save 3. Takes 2 damage.
Yep.
And goes down to 18.
Then the squad of 5.
I can't see him.
You're over 20 wounds.
Physically, 1 can see him.
Yeah, but they're going over there.
Okay.
Do you want to get one of them?
No, that's fine. Doesn't matter.
No.
Some of these terrain rules are just so frustrating.
Yeah.
I have a good friend that gets very annoyed that people don't remember terrain rules. But
Fours are rolling ones. It's just the flamers, man. They're just so good.
they are ridiculous. I have a feeling that Games Workshop are going to try and tone them down because they
made the cover photo with the metal watch.
4s?
Yeah.
Why are they wounding on?
+1 to
yes.
wound.
Yes, of course. How many is that?
5, 10, 15, 24.
24, 5 ups.
Yep.
I will just roll 18 because, and then I'll roll another.
Okay.
6. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 18. Okay, saved a fair few. saved 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Elliot, I'm gonna sing a little bit of a song for this moment that's happening with these flamers.
Okay.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! I need somebody. Please, please stop flaming me. There we go. Flame on. What's that from?
Flame on. It's the Human Torch from Fantastic Four.
Is it? Flame on. Yeah.
Don't know whether he's quite that southern.
Is it?
Flame on.
Filet mignon.
Flame on. Filet mignon. He's French. Le touch de humour. Sorry if you're from France.
I feel like we have to bring some light to this darkness, and there's only one way to do that, and that is by asking in the nick of time. Oh God, what happened? Where did the bloodthirster go? What happened?
The comeback is on.
This is it.
The comeback is on.
This is it. This is the beginning of the comeback. It's a little bit late in the day, but okay.
Well,
so the end of. We've only got one turn left, and Jake's. Oh, it's done. No, the bloodthirster didn't die. The bloodthirster killed the knight. Thank God for that. I was very confused. There we go.
Exploding knight. Did the exploding knight just kill the bloodthirster?
No, the game's over.
Oh.
The bloodthirster just destroyed it.
He just moved it very quickly.
Yeah, he did. He was just like, well, you've killed it. Well done, bye. So yeah. But before we wrap this game up and tell everyone the scores on the doors for this game, we're gonna cross to our good friend Nick, and he has some other friends with him. 2 very good, strapping, good-looking men, and we're gonna find out what's happened in their game. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to your favourite presenter, Nick. I have today with me Brett and Nathan, who've just finished their game. Custodes Necrons, correct?
Yes.
Tell me how it went.
It was an amazing, really fun game. My buddy Nathan here, he won. A nice 100 to 80 score. 91. Was it? 91?
Yeah, sick.
91. 100 to 91.
Excellent counting here.
You horribly missed. Oh, okay. 9 to 180. Okay, anyway.
So final score was?
91 to him, 80 to me. Incredibly close game. Started off really well, went first as Necrons. Just held objectives, picking these secondaries you just normally would. And then he got his big axes and killed me.
Yeah. Trajan's a boss.
Nice. And it was much better than your first game, Nathan, if I'm correct, because when I came over, you were the first game to finish round 1 and you lost. Is that correct?
Yeah.
How riveting! Anything else you'd like to tell us? Any key moments in the game? Anything cool that happened?
The last moment where Silent King needed to live. If Silent King lives, I win. If he dies, Nathan wins. So obviously you can know the result. But it was a mix of Trajan get this massive eliminance charge on a CP roll, my despair falling upon me, and gets a nice 6 damage on his melter rocket, and that was it. But no, it was an amazing game. Really.
You were playing on our game map board, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah. That's a really good board actually. Good L shapes, enough terrain to block like firing lanes, stuff like that, but not too much where like your troops aren't and vehicles aren't bogged down. I really enjoyed it.
And what tables were you playing on previously? Do you remember what the board setup was, or?
I was on the Games Workshop.
I was on Games Workshop too.
Games Workshop as well. So quite a variety then. Well, thank you very much for that. Good luck for your future games. And there was no coaching at all during that game. Apparently there was allegations. There's investigation currently go on, but I'm sure you can both vouch that the TO didn't coach any of you, correct?
I want to make it really clear that Mikey is a fraud. His coaching is rubbish. It doesn't make you win games. You should unsub from Hellstormwargaming. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You've had it here. You heard it here first, in the nick of time. Goodbye.
And if you want coaching from Mikey, join us with coaching tier on Discord. Only $79.99, I believe, for private coaching through Discord.
Private messages, all sorts. Private photos.
And Brett and Nathan seem to have a good game there, so thank you, Nick, for that incredible update. You're joined by Hellstorm Tom and Hellstorm Elliot.
That's me.
Live on Hellstorm Wargaming. We are being slave laboured today as Mikey's sitting on our left doing absolutely nothing, and we're being told to work, work, work.
Entertainment servitors, that's what we are.
And we're running out of entertainment. We've just had our second game, and it was a little bit of a whitewash. However,
It was.
we sort of took our eye off the ball, and there was an incredible ending that we literally sort of didn't quite understand what the hell happened.
You could not write it.
Flamers destroyed an Imperial Knight, as
which
Flamers...
we're always going to do.
Can we say Flemon? Flemon?
Flemon.
Flemon. Followed by destroying a Bloodthirster in the process as well. What an ending. Some would say nobody wins, but there always has to be a winner.
Khorne wins. Khorne cares not.
Where
when
does
the blood
skulls
flows.
Does knights have skulls? I guess the pilots do. I guess. Yeah, you can't really take a big skull back to the boss and be like, "Here you go, Khorne. Here's your skull." But we have got a score on the door, and we will cross now to the table. Let's take a look at the boys are done, and we can confirm that the scores on the doors are a big 97 to shoot, which is the max you could possibly get with these Chaos Demons.
He could only score 12 with Warp Ritual. That's why we're topped out at 97.
That's correct, yeah. And 37 for Jake. So I'm just going to quickly break these down a little bit. So let's take Jake's second to start with. Obviously, the main issue for him was he just lost way too many knights too early on. Taken hold to his primary.
Really hurt him.
Really held back there the entire game. And also, like, the problem is because he lost so many knights early on. If he'd have not lost those knights in turn 1 and 2, his grind them down would have been better.
Yep.
Obviously, he did all right in the final couple of turns because he had very little left. And he did all right in the assassination front, killing Be'lakor and killing the Bloodthirster. The Bloodthirster being the Warlord, netting him an extra point. And again, just a struggle with the oppressiveness of Chaos Demons. And if we have a quick flick over to Stuart's secondaries, again, really owning the primary, maxing out Reality Rebels, which is reverse engage on all fronts, bring it down, obviously destroyed all the knights and Warp Ritual.
Lovely.
So, great game by both the lads. So we just have to say a massive thank you to Stuart and Jake for being on. They've been absolute legends, and we're going to go give them a beer to celebrate. All right, well done, boys. If you know either of them, please give them a pat on the back when you next see them, and just tell them how good they've done. Because look, coming on stream at any tournament adds an extra level of sort of like
it's not easy
pressure. So we appreciate anyone that wants to come on stream, and also we appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching. We hope you've enjoyed round 2. We're going to be back with round 3, and we want to know suggestions. We're going to be going in a minute, but we want to know what your suggestions are going to be for.
We'll be live in exactly an hour at 5 o'clock.
That's correct. Yeah.
And what factions do you want to see?
Yeah. It's your choice, all right? We want to know. We're having a lot of fun here as well. If you're interested in coming to a Hellstorm Wargaming event, we've got this one now. We've got one in February, and we have one in April, on the 18th and 19th of April. It's a couple of weeks before Warhammer Fest, so some would say, with rumours of Warhammer Fest announcing 10th edition, this is going to be a final massive blowout for 9th edition before we all get excited about our new toys at Warhammer Fest a couple of weeks later. So if you're interested, there are tickets left. Get on hellstormwargaming.co.uk/shop. Come and join us at Sutton in Ashfield or The Shed at Sanctuary Gaming Centre, and we'd love to have you. We're going to be live streaming all the way through 2023 as well, so we'd love to see some pretty faces there. Elliot, do we have any other suggestions for games? No. So we're going to choose ourselves. All right, that's what's going to happen. In the meantime, that's us done. We're going to go grab Orcs.
There are some lovely Orc armies.
Orcs, there is a really nice Orc army.
I hope that, the one that we're thinking of.
There's a Goblin one. Is that the one? There's a Gretchen Orc army. Have you seen that one?
No.
But all of it is Gretchen. So, for example, there is a bone cruncher. What are they called? Not Killrigger, but anyway, it's one of those that's got Gretchen in it, piloted by Gretchen. The Hog Riders are Gretchen. How cool is that? So that's us for now. We will catch you in just under an hour. And I'm Tom. You're Elliot. Goodbye. We love you all, and we will see you for round 3 very soon.
Stay safe.
Goodbye.
Bye.